Hello, FPL managers. Welcome to another edition of the FPL Ambassadors show with myself, FPL Ambassador Raymond Nketsiah in your midst. As once again, FPL Game Week 13 is just upon us. Game Week 12, the midweek games just passed by, and we'll call it favorite regrets. Managers went to buy Salah and captain him, and Charlie. It didn't go as planned, but what do we do in FPL? What do? We just move on to the next game week that is ahead of us, and we pray and hope that things go well for us. We are welcoming the leaders, Arsenal and City. Surprisingly, Arsenal are the real leaders. We are welcoming them back after the blank in game week 12, and we look to see them excel very well this game week. Now, so managers who most likely kept some of the Arsenal players or City players will now benefit from them. Some have to sacrifice and then sell some of these players going into game week 12, the blank. So those who are sold them might find a way to get some of these players. So looking at game week 12, a quick review shows that it was a clean sheet that has really helped. No game has had a clear cut goals in there. Although game week 12 has not officially ended, we have games. Fulham is playing Aston Villa now, and after that we'll have Leicester face Leeds. So managers with players from those teams are really watching and waiting to see what the likes of Mitrovic, Pereira, um, Barnes, Harvey Barnes, Castagna and Co will do for them, Rodrigo and Co will do for them. But those who have the clean sheets on their players are the ones who are really enjoying this game week. How things really how things really went for them. With Rezard did a job for his owners in there. The Chelsea clean sheet, the Raya clean sheet, the Liverpool clean sheet, Newcastle are showing that they are a team to really watch out for this season. They've proven it that if you don't have a Newcastle defender or attacker, you are really losing on ground in FPL this season. So that's it with rundown from this game week 12 that we had just by us. Surprisingly, Brighton. This was the game Brighton. We were expecting Brighton to score some goals. Also, but Trossard and Co. and Gross, they didn't do anything. But the good thing was that Nico Williams kept his clean sheets for his managers as well. So the FPL code is still here. Managers who want to can join and subscribe to the channel, the code, and let's help grow the FPL channel there. So this is Roland's team. Roland has been caught up in work, serious work, over some time now. So he hasn't been able to join us always for our live aim, but he's doing his best so that he'll be able to join us most of our live streams as well. So this is Roland's team. Roland had two transfers. He did a -4, brought in captain Salah, let go of Haaland, and captain Salah, expecting Salah to hit against West Ham, but Salah decided not to do the job for him. So Roland was among the guys who were able to get 11 full players for their team, and they were able to play. They were able to play for him over there. Now that is it. So Roland has dropped a bit to 247k worldwide. I am in the doldrums of the millions. I am in the doldrums of the millions. Things are not really going very well for me in FPL this season. I'm doing all that I can do, but I don't know. I don't know what to say again. Every key transfer I'm doing is not really panning out. But what do we say? We don't give up. We fight. We work hard. Maybe Mitrovic and Harvey Barnes will be able to do the job for me tonight. If they do the job for me, they can make me rise. My goal is that before the World Cup in game week 16, I would have been able to rise to at least 1 million But it looks like since I set that target, I'm rather going backwards. Oh, FPL is so funny. So that is it with it there. So that's it with our various teams over there. Looking at how well we did. I have Captain Mitrovic. So Captain Mitrovic, Charlie, he has to do the job for me tonight. Otherwise, the sad thing is I have food in Haaland and cancel. I kept all my VCT guys. So that's it there. So these are Roland's key players for this game week. The key players of this game week are Raya of Brentford. Brentford are keeping their clean sheet here and there. Some games they are conceding, but he's expecting that against Aston Villa, even away, Raya should keep the clean sheet. Even the one doesn't keep the clean sheet, one good thing about Raya is he's able to um Raya is able to have the save points over the so that's a good thing for him. His defender is Zuma, expecting the clean sheet for West Ham against Bournemouth. So a clean sheet over there for West Ham against Bournemouth. So any West Ham player you might have bought just for 1 week, we're surely going to do the job there. Review of my TV. Sounds all like, why are you laughing? What did I say that is making you laugh like that? Then midfielder is Foden, looking the return of the leaders. So Foden to come and do the job for the City guys. Those who kept him are looking to do the job for him. But Foden is second to Haaland. If Haaland is scoring, then Foden is also just behind. If defenders are marking Haaland, then it means that Foden is getting the chance to score in there. And he's getting some assist in there as well. Then the return of Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus is coming back into the picture to score some goals for some managers who have kept him. If not Gabriel Jesus, then it's looking at any of the Arsenal guys. Arsenal are playing against Southampton. Refreshed. They are playing the Europa League game, but then on Sunday they will play Southampton. And we're expecting oh, this goal I said yeah. Going back with all the goals. Okay, then the special player Miguel Amro. Miguel Amro has been scoring goals for a while. Sometimes when the player hits it, so the bandwagon will stop. The bandwagon will stop. But it looks like Miguel Amro's bandwagon is not stopping. And he's consistently scoring the goals for managers who have bought him at that cheap price of 5.1, 5.2. So Miguel Amron is the guy to look. Even though with Spurs are not looking as sharp as expected. Even though they might win, he might be a player to have a look at it for the long run. Ronaldo is going with Captain Salah. I don't know why Ronaldo is going with Salah. And maybe because Salah didn't do the job what we expected. He's expecting that he's going to do the job. But everything said, Liverpool against Nottingham Forest. Liverpool are getting their mojo back bit by bit. So managers who have bought Salah can keep him. Don't sell him again. Keep him. Bought Salah, keep him. You can keep him because he's going to do a very good job for you over there. Now these are my key players. The goalkeeper, the only player of Liverpool who is doing a very good job this season is Alisson. Alisson saved Bowen's penalty, which really hurts me, but we just have to manage it like that. And then giving assist here and there in the game against City. So Alisson is the Liverpool player of mention. The notable Liverpool players are now. All other players are, I would say, some quite, but Salah is still trying to pick up some from there. Defense, Ignore of Wolves. Wolves are doing a very good job in keeping some clean sheets there, appointing their new manager over there as well. But the clean sheets are manageable. Against Leicester, they might concede one goal here or there, but it's quite likely they'll be able to keep a clean sheet at home there. Then the Arsenal play the return of the leaders. In fact, I'm not going to get tired of saying Arsenal are the leaders. Anybody who doesn't understand can go and bend the sea. Arsenal are the leaders of the APL table. Nobody talks about that now. Saka, when the season started, Martinelli was the top guy there, and Martinelli was looking like the top guy for Arsenal in midfield. But now Saka has now picked up from Martinelli, so Saka is the player that manages to watch. He's scoring the goals and getting involved in key positions and getting involved in assists as well. So Saka is someone, even though his price point is quite awkward around the 8 million mark, managers can look at trying to get him there. And then Harry Kane is showing that even though Haaland is around, he's scoring in his goals. He's not scoring the goals expected of him as a player above around the 11 million mark, but Kane is still Kane. Against Newcastle, he will try to score. He's doing a better job than Son, which I rather have in my team there. And then Cresswell. So the West Ham defenders are expected to get some clean sheets against Bournemouth over there. As for captaincy, Haaland is back. There's no way thinking about it. I know yesterday people miss Haaland. If Haaland was in there, guys wouldn't have been looking for players to captain over there. Now, so yeah, okay, yes, I'm making a very good point about Nunes looking at a serious good trend. Now that Jota is injured, he might be yes. So managers should watch out and look at Darwin Nunes there and see how likely he's going to do a very good job there. We are all monitoring Liverpool to see if that win against City is going to be their turning point of that season. And if that is, we might have to start going back for these players that we have from Liverpool. So the City and the Arsenal blank is now over, but these guys, these mid-table teams still have the good fixtures. Now Arsenal have good fixtures going, and then City also have good fixtures going. So if you sold any of those guys, find a way of bringing them back into your team. Spurs also have relatively some very good fixtures here. Aside that, these teams we have highlighted for a while that if you bought these players, try and find a way of keeping them to the World Cup in Gameweek 16. In Gameweek 16 there. So the very key point, if you have not used the World Cup as of now, just know that because of the World Cup break, what you are going to have unlimited transfers, you're supposed to lose your wild card as of now. So from game week 13, 14, 15, 16, find a way of using your wild card. Otherwise, a best. So this is Roland's team. Looking at his team, what do you think? What advice will you give Roland to do? I know Roland will be watching to pick up some ideas from managers. So managers, what do you think Roland should do to help his FPL team this week? Should he just keep all these players? I know he will have Cancelo, Foden, Martinelli. Do you think Roland should sell Kane and get Haaland, or you think that he should keep Kane for this week against Newcastle? I know Roland is stubborn. Roland will keep Kane and not buy Haaland. And next week, when he comes, he'll come and say his things here. So this is my team, the team that is way down there. 2 million and beneath. I think 2.3. Okay, I have not updated the mark at the rank at this side because the rank is fluctuating because of the game that are still going on. But then captaincy is Haaland. Nothing else for me. Managers, what do you think I should do? But now I'm also my calls are not going very well. So I want tips, and I want the tips from you managers as well. But the ideas popping through my head. Maybe I myself, Son, and then Bowen. Son and Bowen might go. Now, if they are going, most likely I might be getting Saka, Martinelli, and then Salah. So it's a call I have to make from now till how do you call it? From now to Saturday, I have to make that very precious call. But my defense is not the very best, but I have to find a way of living with this team there. So now with the FPL Ambassadors League, as of now, we have a new leader, Divelo Rex XC, Mo 11, Frimpong John is also doing well. JJ Ajeti also doing well. And Marlvin has dropped to 4. But we know that this week the game week's not over, so anything can still happen. Roland has dropped to 7. Alex, FPL experts, it's guess expert is at 10th position. So this game week, who do you think is the best manager to captain this game week? Who do you think is the best manager to captain this game week? I still call Haaland as the best captain. Aside, I don't know why you want to be stubborn and not captain Haaland. But if you don't have Haaland, managers who might have sold Haaland to get maybe Kane or Salah. You can captain any of them. But then you might have to do the -1 and bring Haaland back immediately. City might have had that very good rest they need, and they are ready to storm and chase Arsenal at the top of the table. So managers should find a way around it to get these key players into their team there. Now, aside that, is there any transfer that you think that you are considering? I know that those who have sold Haaland to buy Salah. Salah against Nottingham Forest, I think you should keep him. Keep him for just 1 week, and then later you can buy Haaland. Or you can just buy Haaland. It's a call of our higher rate is. You can do -4 and buy Haaland. If you sold Haaland to get Kane, should you do the transfer to get back Haaland? If you can do it in one move, then do it and buy Haaland. But if it's a -4, tough call. Maybe you might have to wait next week and do it, or just do the minus. It depends on your risk appetite. So, as I said, if you haven't wildcarded, this is a very good time to wildcard Gameweek 13, and then push your team to move forward to excel in FPL. So we'll have to catch up with the remaining games. We're looking forward to Mitrovic and co to help us excel in FPL this game week. The tough game is the Chelsea Man U game. Chelsea Man U. I know that Chelsea Man U guys are ready to have the banter over here, but we'll see how that game goes for them over there. So let's see how it goes. So congrats again. You can join the league. The code is there. The Ambassadors is brought to you by myself, Raymond Nketsiah at Ray Nkets on Twitter, Rowland Ekuban and Rowland Ekuban. Our FPL Ambassador on sabbatical leave. Marlvin Owusu and Mr. Owusu, and then our guest experts. One of these days we'll see our guest experts, Precious and Alex, trying to come to give us some key tips to help us to excel in FPL. So managers, all the best. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful time, and then may we have the best of luck in the remaining game weeks of this season, especially this game week 13. I know next week I'll come with a smiling face, very, very smiley one, because I'll be getting closer to my 1 million target, which some dollar video on my TV is really teasing me on. Okay, managers, don't forget to like the video and set your team up for the very best then. Okay, bye.